everybody.
Hello, Faye.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful. Very well. Very well. The Thursdays come round so quickly, don't they?
I can't believe it's Thursday again.
I'm just doing my usual of posting the link on our
Brilliant.
Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group so that people can find us. I think most people are members of the Twilight Crafts business page, so you find us anyway. But just so that people know where we are. Let's hope it's working. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, I can see people are starting to find us now, and I can see the comments. So wonderful. Hi, Kate. It's good to have you with us. Yeah, the Thursdays just fly by, don't they, Deb? And we're here again.
I know. And then I think, and I haven't done any crafting at all this week again, apart from this.
No, well, this is why we protect this little 1 hour for ourselves, because otherwise we wouldn't get a chance. And we had our weekend crop, didn't we? So that was a little bit of crafting time for us. But other than that, we wouldn't really get much time. So this means we're a bit productive and we get some stuff done, don't we?
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph. Good to have you with us. So what are we doing tonight? We are delving into the new collection from 49 and Market, which was the Flower Emporium. Vicki Boutin's first collection with 49 and Market is absolutely stunning, this stuff. Beautiful. Oh, hi, Lizzie. Good to have you with us from down under. Is it early in the morning there, I think? Hi, Helen. Yeah, so we are loving this collection. I think 49 and Market underestimated how popular it would be because it has flown out, and we've just had restocks land on the website, but some of it is already discontinued. So for example, this beautiful pack, this huge pack of Icon ephemera bits, oh, mine is open, we had stock of this, it's sold out and it's now been discontinued. So if you do see it in stock somewhere and you want one, I would say grab it, support your local craft retailers, because we can't get our hands on any more of this lovely stuff. And it is, you'll see, I'll open it and we'll have a look at all the lovely pieces inside. Oh, 5 a.m. down under, Lizzie, an early start for you.
That's my kind of morning hour.
Yeah, Debbie's most productive at 5, 6 in the morning, aren't you?
Yeah.
We get loads done first thing in the morning. We are morning people. So we're going to be creating with some of this beautiful stuff, but you know, you like to open it up, have a little nose, have a little look through. The rub-ons, these blendable rub-ons did sell out, and we have managed to get restocks of these. They may well be discontinued in the near future, but this is my pack, so I thought I would open it up to show you. Look at this. So you get 4 sheets in this. Look at that, and you know how good the rub-ons are. You've got the laser cuts there, Deb.
Yeah, I've got the laser cuts. They are just beautiful. And so, I've got the puffy stickers as well. These are so Vicki Boutin, and they are so lovely.
They are fabulous. Oh, hi, Ali and Sue. Hope you're crafting tonight. But I love that. Look at those. And of course, you could cut these out individually and place them, or you could cut it out as a strip. I just love the rub-ons, so I might use some of these tonight. Let's see how we get on. So I bought this additional to our subscription kit, because our subscription kit next month is going to be Flower Emporium, and it comes with the Icon ephemera, which you can't get hold of. So we're very pleased.
It comes with those 3 things. So it's the laser cuts, the stickers, the Icon ephemera bit. It also comes with a window cut file, and
love that,
a stencil that I can show you in a minute,
which is amazing.
When I realised
we've got limited stock of this kit, just because it was so hard to get our hands on.
Oh, I've just found the stencil.
All the things.
Here's the stencil. It's a layered flower. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Oh, might have to experiment with that if we get to
layers. I did do a test one. Where have I put it? Let me see if I can find it.
Hi, Gwen. Hi, Mel. Fantastic to have you with us.
Can't find it at the moment. I'll do
dabbling in. What time is it where you are, Mel? What time of the day? We've got Lizzie on YouTube. She's joining us from down under. It's 5 a.m. there. So we're live on our YouTube channel.
Can you see it a bit better now?
You might need to do a bit of inking so we can see
yeah,
it.
I'll do it on a piece of card. I'll get a piece of
Show
card
us, because I know you've been busy designing that stencil, and
yes.
it is fabulous.
Let me just move this a moment.
Oh, Melly, it's 3:10 in the afternoon. It is lovely that we can all be connected across the world.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
And it all started for us in lockdown.
Yeah, we were going a little bit stir crazy, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. And I came up with the harebrained idea of going live, and Debbie was like, what?
I can't do that.
And here we are. 5 years
I mean,
later.
I struggled when Cal asked us, didn't I? She was just asking us questions. I was going, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
Right, so you get the part that does the flower, and then this layers over. So I'm going to do tone on tone, but make it darker.
Fab. So I've got
a circle for the middle.
So for our subscription kit, we always do a colour swatch. And so we have matched, haven't we, our inks?
Yeah. Is that clearer now? Can you see that now?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
So that's the...
that's going to be in the kit. So you get a stencil and the cut file. Oh, yeah. I'm loving that. So this is the Carabelle Studio script, which I use loads. And true Vicki style, I wanted a bit of mixed media on here.
I might do, rather than use the bubbles, I might do a mixed media background with different colours. Not sure about using that one.
Right, that'll do. That's enough for me, I think. Yeah, this collection is fab, Mel. It is it's proved really popular. And then when we didn't think we would get it, we got our hands on Vicki Boutin's cut and paste collection. So we ordered that back in January. It must have been, Deb, mustn't it? Months ago.
Yes, I think it might even have been December we had it on back order. We've had it on back order a long time.
Long time. And
really
then it all of a sudden we got the notice that it was going to ship, which was fantastic news for us. But we haven't got all of it. Well, we've got most of it, I think, with cut and paste, but not all of it was available.
Because we had a real panic, didn't we? It disappeared off our back order, and we had a big panic when it suddenly arrived, because nobody knew when it was arriving, did they? And then all of a sudden it did, and we were, I don't know if we've got it.
Yeah, because with the changeover of ownership with American Crafts, so the ownership has been taken over. We just weren't too sure what was happening. So how has everybody's week been so far, and what are you up to tonight?
Well, mine's been hilarious. I've been in reception. Reception is just hilarious.
Oh,
I was told that I'd look much nicer if I had nail varnish on my nails.
I love it.
On Wednesday.
Oh,
what do you say to that? Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah, Steph, you're right. You knew it would all come at once. This is the thing, because we've had 49 a market, and then so we've had a few things from, so not so much of Paige Evans' Happy Haven we didn't get as much of, and the other one I love is the Bo Bunny Colourful Story collection. If you haven't seen Bo Bunny Colourful Story, check it out. It's my kind of collection. Beautiful rainbow colours. And I thought Bo Bunny was kind of a thing of the past, if I'm honest.
It always used to be quite muted, didn't it? Quite vintagey looking.
Yeah, and then this one is, oh wow, it's great. So have a little look if you do like bright colours. Oh, Kate, you've had a busy time. Birthday parties and barbecue, lots of photos to scrap. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, it's the summer weather, isn't it? And lots of outdoor events happening.
Oh, it's so nice. The weather's lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Everybody's happier, aren't they?
We have had a bit of a scorcher the last couple of days, which is unusual for this time of year.
Been scorching, hasn't it?
We'll take it.
Absolutely.
We will definitely take it. It is wonderful. And we have our weekend crop coming up next month. That's becoming ever closer. And some people who join us on the live are going to be coming with us.
Oh, absolutely. So exciting.
So lots happening and lots to be planned in the future as well.
Yes, we've got lots of things in the bag, lots of ideas, haven't we, in the planning stage?
Yeah, absolutely. So Debbie and I have both taken the beautiful, was this paper, if I show you here, and we've cut it in, because I'm going to use that half for something else. It was too nice a piece of paper to use all at once, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And we came up with this idea when we were together at the crop. So we're like, let's try and cut it all up. But we've both done slightly different mixed media techniques.
I might try, what do you think about a little bit of spritzing? Distress spritz, I'm wondering.
I'm with you.
How much have I got? I've got Kitsch Flamingo and I've got Fossilized Amber.
Kitsch Flamingo might be nice as a tone on tone.
Yeah. I mean, it's so lovely and sparkly. I don't think the fact that it doesn't quite colour match is going to really show up. They're quite lovely, delicate colours. Or I'll just have to say, well, I need picked raspberry then as well.
Yeah. You might need it. Oh, Steph went to a craft show. Yeah, and do you know what? Craft shows are something Debbie and I used to do years ago. Loved it. Used to always love and seeing all the things. And we've done trade shows. And just in recent years, they've not been anywhere like they were. But there is one.
We stopped going to the trade one, didn't we? Because it was just knitting and.
Yeah, it wasn't paper craft.
Fabric, wasn't it? It wasn't,
yeah. But there was one, Steph, I don't know if this is the one you went to, but it was at Haynes Motor Museum in Birmingham. And I wondered what that one was like, because we were looking at that one, weren't we, Deb?
Yeah.
And possibly considering, having a stand.
We did go to, we went on the coach years ago, didn't we, to Ali Pali?
We did.
That was a long day, wasn't it?
That was a long day, but I remember it being really good in terms of.
Yes, it had lots of paper crafting things and.
Oh, Ali's been there to the Motor Museum one. I would love to know what you thought.
I went to Shepton Mallet a while ago, but I wasn't overly.
Some of these craft fairs are like what I would call handmade crafts rather than craft stash.
Yeah, this was craft stash, but I'd say I think scrapbooking is quite specialised. When it's lots and lots of hard making, it's nice, but not if you're a scrapbooker, I'd say. Yeah. There were no 12 by 12 papers or anything like that, so.
Oh, Gwen, you've got some older Bow Bunny. Yeah, it used to be, I'm sure it used to be quite a big name. And then it was gone off my radar. So I just thought they weren't manufactured.
Yeah, they did lots of rub-ons, didn't they? Didn't Bow Bunny do rub-ons?
Yeah.
Stamps? No.
Remember they used to be K & Company. It was Bow Bunny was around the sort of K & Company era, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is proof the 49er market ribbons are like a dream. That is just.
Sorry about the banging. I'm just getting my drips to flow down.
Getting your drips flowing.
That doesn't sound very good, does it?
No, you've got to get it flowing.
Wait for it to dry now, though. Might have to do another mixed media.
Because you haven't got your heat gun to hand.
No. It's upstairs somewhere in the room that is
in the Crapper and Carnage.
Yeah, well, it's not just craft room stuff. I have to say, it's also Twilight stuff.
Oh yeah,
there's quite a lot of stuff up there. It's all right. We got all the things. I am going to do this smooshing with a bit of cling film. Let me just get some cling film.
Well, that sounds good, Ali, then. So free parking, and it was sort of aimed at paper crafters, so that's good to know. So yeah, and Bramble Fox are going, so it would be nice for us to consider in the future, because if you go, you want there to be the type of shops and things that are gonna.
Yeah, because it's quite a way, isn't it, to go?
Yeah.
It's by the NEC, isn't it?
Yeah, just off the motorway.
Yeah.
The motorcycle museum, I want to say.
Yeah. It's just on that big roundabout, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Mel, you've got some older Bow Bunny. Yeah, so I definitely go and have a look. So it's called Colourful Story. And I really like it. So I am scrapping a picture of me and Debbie and I, should I say, in the grammatical. So at our crop, this is a crop pick. There'll be many more of these to come.
Oh, we've got loads, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think that's a nicer, softer look, perhaps, with cling film.
Yep, you're doing a different one now.
Yeah. A bit softer.
Oh, so Steph, you've been to Craftorama at Lincolnshire Showground. Yeah, so you often find some of the paper craft shows more aimed at card making. Scrapbooking is quite niche, isn't it?
Yeah.
But as you said, some of the card making stuff can be used across like dies and stamps and that kind of thing. Transferable. So I'm building up this, but let's just have a quick look at what is in here. Now there is the journaling ephemera, which has come back into stock. That is equally massive, but I've never seen so much ephemera. I mean, look at this. 217 die cut pieces.
That's amazing, isn't it?
217. Vicki Boutin has gone all out. Now in the laser cuts, the bucket has got a tiny little slit here, so you can tuck in your flowers. So this is a laser cut, and you can see 2 pieces. And there's a hole in the bucket. There's a hole in my bucket.
We know something like that.
Reminds me of song. And the little florals. And if I flip that over, you see how clever is that? That has been carefully designed. So good. So that's laser cuts. But in the ephemera, you do have buckets. Look at all these lovely. Look at all these foliage here. So you've got stems, you've got single leaves, hundreds. I mean, I've never seen quite such a generous pack of ephemera pieces. Look at all these. Oh, heavenly. Oh, what's this? We've got a window. We have bumblebees. We have words, adventure, day with you, with love, moment. And then you also have some of her handwriting words. So grow. I'm using the word lovely. You've got birds. No badgers in this one. But look
squirrels? No squirrels?
No squirrels. No, our Hidden Creek collection we loved because there were badgers and squirrels. But look, I mean, you can see I've never seen hearts. Isn't just that just makes me feel happy. That just makes me feel happy. So yeah, I've never seen such a generous ephemera pack. And I emptied this out because I thought, well, let's see what flowers I've got that I could.
And Vicki Boutin is going to be going live, isn't she, for International Scrapbooking Day on Saturday? But we're quite busy Saturday.
Oh, yes, I saw that. So it is International Scrapbooking Day. There's also some other lovely challenges. We've just done our cyber crop. So what we tend to do, we like to join in other people's and support other cyber crops and challenges that are going on. So I think Vicki Boutin is going to have some prize giveaways. So worth checking out what you can find to join in with, because it's going to be fab. Right, I reckon I've picked a few pieces and then I'm going to put all this aside. There's just too many lovely things to choose from. But I just like that these are just the variety of it is fantastic. Let's see what else I might use. Right, let's move all this aside. I have to push this out the way because there's just too many pieces. It'll take me forever to get it back in the pack. Oh, you're creating quite a colourful effect there, Deb.
Well, I thought I'd go cling film because it's less harsh.
Yeah, so that's a good tip. So actually the acetate gives a bit more of a condensed or a fuller pattern, whereas the cling film is more delicate.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I might add a little bit of stenciling. I'm not sure where everything's going, so I might try new colours. And it might be that something else lends itself better to this. So it is quite bright.
So, oh, I thought I'd stuck my photo down, but I haven't yet. I'm sticking my title down before I've even put any adhesive on my photo. Let's do that first. Doing it the wrong way around. So I picked out the words lovely time together because we have a great time at our crops. Okay, and then Lairage, you know, we love her.
I'm not using that photo because I think I got to chop too much detail from the side.
Ah, yes, where you frame it
too much. Yeah, so I'm going to choose a different photo. I think
you almost would need to print that a bit smaller. Do you think if you were going to go with that?
Yeah, or make the frame bigger, but I'm not sure how it'll work.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the laser cuts next. Let's see, because I've already opened these and these are equally fantastic. So in this collection, there's only one set of laser cuts. Sometimes 49 and Market has the laser cut elements and then they have the laser cut wildflowers or florals. But in this collection, it is just the laser cut elements. And I've already taken the doors, shop doors. That was laser cuts. This little floral is laser cut. So let's have a look what you get. So lovely tickets. Got obviously double page. Oh, the scissors are nice. All the bits of string I like. Some more delicate foliage there. And then we have, I've already taken a couple of pieces from here. We've got another door. We've got the bunting is lovely. And then obviously the buckets and these little, what what do you call it, little posies, if you like, that you would tuck your flower in there. So fab. Lovely bits and pieces. So I quite like maybe a little, as I'm in the pink, I think this needs something here. That would work. Layering over the laser cut, but just keeping this the stitching. So that's quite nice, but maybe it needs a bit of ink.
Oh, I'm struggling to find a photo. Nothing fits in properly.
Can you just use a bit of Herma to position and place it, do the photo afterwards?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
You'll not be happy if you've not quite got.
No, they're not quite the right size.
And
then you end up cropping too much of the face off,
which then loses.
It loses a little bit of
something special.
Although that one's okay. I think that one will do.
So we've got lovely time together building that up there now. Move that over. You see this pile of ephemera just like taking over the desk. And I'm on a very small desk. And I'm cramming it all in. I know what I was going to ask people. I had this for Christmas. Look, and I know in the US these big cups are the thing. So Stanley cups. This is a Miyoki cup. This I take to crops. Does anybody have particular cups or things they take to crops? Because this is huge. But I picked rainbow leopard print. This was a Christmas present. So they are not cheap, but really good, and it's insulated. But I wonder if anybody else has any tips of things they take to crops for their hot drinks, cold drinks, snacks. Right, I need to decide what florals I'm going to put here. Another thing which is good to share ideas about is like the storage at crops. I mean, people have shelves, they have collapsible trolleys, you name it.
The collapsible, like the Raskog trolley with 3 shelves. That was interesting.
And they sort of collapse up, so you can put them in your boot of your car and then assemble them. Right, I wonder if there's even any puffy pieces. Some of these puffy hearts are quite nice.
I'm thinking I need a bit more texture on the back here, on this background.
Stamping?
Yeah.
To add a bit of definition or a bit of depth?
Yeah, but I'm wondering about stenciling first and then doing a bit of stamping.
Yeah, I think the layered effect is what works well.
What stencil to use there? Get my wall out. I do like my wall.
Right, let's see.
Let's see.
Do we want a wheelbarrow? I'm just thinking how I build up. So maybe it's a case of some of these.
Oh, I think I put it somewhere else. Where did I put it?
I
can't find it.
You've lost something.
Yeah, I've lost my wall stencil, but I think I got it out to take to the crop. I never used it, and I don't know where I put it now. That's very annoying.
I might put a little bucket of flowers over there, and then I'm going to build up some flowers here. So I put this, because that's got pinky flowers, but we're kind of purpley blues. I might top the top of that with some flowers. Let's get a few little foamy pads. Never have too many foamy pads. Oh yeah, so you've got a travel cup, Kate, and Debbie's got us little travel mugs for hot drinks as well. So I've got that big cup for juice because I just try and keep hydrated. And then Debbie's made us some Twilight travel mugs with
I do like drinks that stay warm. Nothing worse
stay warm and that can't get knocked over, because I know you for being clumsy. I don't want to be knocking something over onto somebody's work. I would just be mortified if that happened. Can't track it down.
Oh, I'm frantically looking. Oh, I think I may have found them. Phew. Yeah, find them.
Good.
Touch it to the crop.
Right, so that's there.
Yeah. You start worrying, don't you, where you've left them or if you've lost them.
I know. Nothing worse when you think you put something
I mean, if we always cut another one of the ones that are ours, but it's not the point, is it?
No, when you know it's there, particularly when you want to use it and you're mid.
Yes.
Thing. Right, everything's going on foam on this layout. That's cool. So you're going to go tone on tone, Deb?
I think so. I think I might do a tiny bit of pink here, but then mostly blue and yellow here. I think. I don't want the pink dark though. I want it really light. And I have to be very careful with the pink.
Lovely time together. Right, I need to build up my florals here. And I was going to put this great big pink flower here, but I think it's quite big. That's a bit too bold for me. I mean, it does go with the pink background, but it's rather big, although it does look like it's sprouting out of the wheelbarrow. What do people think? And let me come up with a couple of options and people can choose. I don't want anything to look.
It's quite large, isn't it? It looks nice though.
Yeah, it does work, but it is, everything else is delicate.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't really want a mixture of.
Otherwise, you'd be going with some of these little bunches, which are, they're not in the arrangement that I think is going to work. That's a bit more delicate. Let me lift that up.
I prefer the more delicate personally.
Sort of looks like it's flowing out of the whereas that's like a giant tree.
Yeah.
So I think if you're going to do a layout with the bold flowers, you've got to do the bold flowers. If you're going to do delicate, you stick little ones. Yeah. Steph, yes. That's my girl. I like the bold. Get the big chunky flowers in. I'm wondering with these, there are enough, and that might be my next layout, to make a beautiful wreath. Look at these. They're just really...
Oh, yeah. We love a wreath, don't we?
I love a wreath. And I could see, with the amount of ephemera you've got there... Right, we'll go delicate on this one, but Steph, I am going to go bold on the next one. We are going to go all out with maybe, like you say, a chunky wreath or something. Delicate isn't my style. Absolutely. It's not normally mine, Steph. This collection has got the best of both worlds, I feel. Right, keep losing pieces here. Got the trusty glue gun. Oh, I haven't even stuck the wheelbarrow down. I'm going to put a little bit of foam in the middle here. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? We always like to look forward to the weekend on a Thursday because we think we've got one more day to go.
Well, we've got, we're going out for Mr. Robert's birthday.
Oh, yes. Big birthday.
big birthday, and I'm going with Mum to a free cycle thing at one of a village quite near ours that somebody recommended. So,
oh great! You have to let me know what it's like.
Yeah.
What, giving tips on how to like upcycle or selling things that are?
No, they do. They have things that people have donated, and you pay an entrance fee, and then you pick up whatever you'd like.
Oh, great! So a bit
But
like a scrap store type.
Yeah,
approach.
yeah, but it's run every once a month.
Oh, right.
And like they're saying, they'd rather it went to people and got used than
into landfill.
So yeah.
Excellent. Oh, Nicola, you made it. And guess what? I just finished. Perfect timing.
Oh, gosh, you can't see the bricks on that one.
Oh, Steph, you're at a show again. Oh, Steph, you're going to see. And do you know what? This week, because it was in Bath, some work colleagues were there. I said, oh, a friend of mine didn't watch it. It's on my list to watch. I need to go next time it's touring. I'm hoping it will be back. Right, bear with. I'm grabbing a piece of white cardstock. Let's have a little look while you're playing, Debbie, and I finish this one. Let's see what this might turn into if we.
I don't know what to do because the yellow isn't showing up. Look.
Would you need to use fossilized amber on top of mustard seed?
Or perhaps I need to use the other colour that we've colour swatched as Rusty Hinge. But I'm not sure. I think that's too orange.
I mean, I've never seen so many floral ephemera in here. There's absolutely masses of it.
Let's see if I can do it really delicately and see what it's like. Let's try it on a bit card. Now it's too yellow.
I'm going to watercolour that one. Colour that one in.
If I go and get fossilized amberite, though, that is a oxide, and I'll have to go upstairs to get it.
Right.
Just try mustard seed again, see if it works.
Well, look, there's hundreds of this, loads of good stuff. This is going to be a wreath in an epic scale. I mean, some of these, sometimes if you buy ephemera packs, you have a couple of packs to even standard plants for making a wreath. But look, there's, see how it just quickly.
So
none of this is obviously positioned right. I'm just playing around to see if it might be, it might work. Oh. That is so easy to do. There is masses. I mean, look, there's still all these. You could play around with these for a long time. There. I mean, that's just, it's not even positioned right, but you get the idea.
That looks fabulous.
And I must have about 50 million pieces left over. You could put little butterflies flying out. You could have a few hearts layered up. You could play around with it with a rose. I mean, you could probably make about 3 or 4 wreaths with all this stuff. Little flowers. And what I might do is play around with some watercolours.
Yeah.
I'm always inspired by Sarah Millerhouse. Does anybody follow her on Instagram? Oh, her stuff is just amazing.
It's like a genius masterclass in layering, isn't it?
Yeah, layering and mixed media and
colours and yeah,
she's very talented. Well, there, that shows how. And these ones that are plain white, I would probably add my own watercolor inks. And then how about you could have a tiny little photo, for example. You could have your little window in the middle.
Doesn't look like I've done anything much today.
Start to build up. You've got some of this laser cut foliage. You could take some of this out. No, I don't think I will use the laser cuts. I'm going to save those because it doesn't need it. But that's the kind of thing.
That is lovely.
Oh, Steph, what a flower shelf would look cool. Flower shelf, what are you thinking? What with some of these bits? Flower shelf, where's that? Like making something? You have to explain to me, Steph. You always come up with good ideas. Yeah, I want to be Sarah Millerhouse when I grow up, Steph. Oh my God.
There's a cue.
So talented. I look at the layering of all the like inks and paints. I'm like, wow, the vibrancy of it is just so good. So if you don't follow her, find her on Instagram. She is super, super talented. And then look, you have a little word, gorgeous. I haven't even got a photo, and none of this is stuck down, but I have just literally thrown a load of this ephemera on the page. Quickly throw in a few little hearts. Just all works together. That is how clever she is. And sometimes I've used floral ephemera to make a wreath and it doesn't quite gel together, but that, all different styles, aren't they? Love that. So then I might just get maybe in here, look, the window's open so I could get the smallest of photos because that folds. Get the smallest of photos to go there. Oh, look, and this pops out. That's an extra little die cut in here. Marvellous. Aha, you're building it up now, Deb.
Yeah, it's starting to.
Oh, yes, Steph, I've got it. So, yeah, rather than a wreath, so for example, I'm going to move this one across so I can think about how that will come together. So what I'm thinking, you're thinking, Steph, is like you would build and look, there's some lovely long pieces. So you could, for example, there's just so much stash here. This is a nice one. So you could, a line of flowers in the middle and then add your photos on top. So you almost build like a row. I know what you mean now, I think. Got some of this ephemera at the back. I mean, all these yellow ones are lovely. You could build a row like this. And some of these longer pieces, maybe. adding this kind of stuff. So that is another idea for how to organise. So I like these. You could make it quite long. Oh, I'm just gone out of camera shot here. Let me move it across. So is that what you're thinking, Steph? You almost make like a floral shelf. And these end pieces, that's quite nice. And then you kind of fit your photo or your frame like that. That's a nice idea. Yes, good idea, Steph. That's the next layout sorted.
Oh my goodness. I haven't even done one and you're on this.
Well, if you just chuck all these embellishments out on the desk.
Yes.
You get totally carried away with all these. Yeah. You could put a couple of little window boxes here. So that, yeah, like you say, that becomes your grounding for your layout. Could put a bit of mixed media underneath. And then you add your photo and you build your layout out from there. Loads of butterflies. I mean, we haven't even touched any. Imagine all the layouts you could do with these wonderful butterflies here. So beautiful. So you can have your window shelf, your photo here, and then you position all your butterflies around. And then pick a title like Dream Big. That's nice in the yellow. Dream Big. Wow, we're feeling quite inspired with all this. Don't know if there are any other yellow flowers, but I do like picking that colour theme of them all in yellow. Seems to work well. Remember, there's also that journal ephemera pack, which we haven't even got our hands on. That's full of more stuff.
And is that the titles one?
Yes, it's called the Journal Ephemera Pack, which has got tags, cards, and then, yes, some more titles and things in. It's wonderful. Flags, that kind of thing. So it's got a bit more of a journal-y theme.
I don't think I can do much more until I decide on a photo.
And I reckon I've got 2 ideas now. So I reckon we've got some good ideas from everybody. So that one, a kind of wreath type style, and then got that one.
Fabulous.
That one finished. Scrapbook Tower crop. Brilliant, Deb. So you've got work in progress. You're going to keep what you're going to add to the background a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on.
Wonderful, looking great. Well, we've covered quite a lot of ground delving into this new collection. I think this collection is going to go a long way.
I think it is. There's so much ephemera, isn't there?
There is masses of it. It's brilliant, really good stuff. Right, so that's us done, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have a lovely weekend when it arrives, and we will be back same time next week.
See you next week.
See you next week, everyone. Bye.